Hello and welcome to Biking with Campbell. Here I am today. I'm taking a bit of a ride out to Whorapū and I'll be doing a video of that soon. But today I just thought I would do a little video on my ADHD experience over the last year and some tools that I just bought, and also I won a little prize.
I need to go fast, faster than the rest. I need to go fast, fast like lightning.
Well, feels not too good.
So today I'm shooting on the Action 4 and I'm shooting on the Sony X3000, which I'm running the lapel mic on. It's probably too close to my mouth, but anyways, and I'm just running that with the audio straight out of camera. Just switch the wind noise on. Let's look at these. Nope. So for ages I have been thinking about getting some of these. Everybody says I shouldn't be riding with them, riding without them I should say, and I hummed and hawed and I looked at some cheap ones and I looked at some expensive ones. The thing is, I hate carrying a whole bunch of stuff. Every time you buy something else to take on your adventure ride, it's another thing you've got to put in your bag. It's more weight, and so I've been avoiding it, but I splashed out and I finally got myself, lots of scrunching, I finally got myself some tyre levers. They're titanium ones, I think. Oh no, they're the T6 alu ones. And they're pretty light, and they also have the two spanners, ring spanners for the rear axle. On one end, you got the tyre lever part to go under the tyre, and on the other end, you've got the doodad. Cool. So that's the first thing. Probably not that exciting for you guys. Quite exciting for me. Been waiting to unwrap those for ages. Wanted to do it on camera. Don't ask me why. Just thought it might be good. Anyway, they're real good ones. Yeah, they were a bit more pricey. You can get steel ones that are like half the price. So if you don't want to spend the coin and you don't care about the weight, you can just get the other ones. They're from the motocrossstore.com.au. There you go. There's some free advertising for you guys. Cool. I'm being surrounded by ducks. I think they think that I'm going to feed them. Let me just show you. There's one. Hey duckies. Hey duckies. There they all are. Little monkeys. So I don't know. I think they think they're going to get fed, but there's no food here for them. And the other thing is I won this prize. So I am a Patreon of Josh from Maryvale Dirt Bike Riders. And so I entered a little competition that he does. Normally he does a lot of competitions, so if you're in Australia, definitely think about becoming a Patreon, because he does lots of giveaways, little comp giveaways, but most of the stuff he does for Australians, but he did this little one for some of his overseas viewers. Only reason he doesn't, do big prize packages for the overseas viewers is he just gets murdered on the shipping and stuff. Hopefully there's nothing in here. I'm just going to cut the end off this and hope that I don't cut anything in there. Cool. So I'll lose that. So what did we get? Oh, cool. Got a key ring, one of the Mad Dog key rings. So that's pretty cool. Bananas. And what else did I get? So I got lots of cool stickers here. Are they reflective ones? Oh, they are too. So I got the Mad Dog reflective one there. I'm going to chuck one of those on the bash plate, I think. And also, I think there's a B&B bash plate one. Yeah, that's cool. One of those. If there's a couple of these in there, I'm going to stick them on my bash plate, because my ones that it came with have come off. If you've got an Africa Twin, this bash plate is the absolute business. It's awesome. So I'm going to put some of those on there. Cheers, Joshy. That's real cool. And yep, awesome. And I got this bear cozy with the Mad Dog on there, and MVDBR. Man, that's a mouthful. MVDBR. Cool on that side. So that'll be good. keep my Coca-Colas cool. I don't normally carry a whole bunch of cans of beer with me, but anyway, so cheers Joshy, I'll be using that in one of my videos for sure. Awesome, I'll just put those back in here for the moment and talk to you about this journey that I've had with the ADHD and how it affected my riding. Hey there fella, and it's not bread, this is paper, you're not going to like that. Yeah, sorry about that. Chuck that back in there as well. I don't accidentally leave any of this rubbish behind. Don't litter. So over the last year, I've been dealing with ADHD, and that's a bit personal. Haven't really shared it with any of you guys before, but I noticed how it affected my riding, and so I thought it might be of interest to some of you who might be on the same journey, or it may have, you might be on medication, might have affected your riding, maybe you haven't noticed. So anyway, so last year, kind of halfway through the year, roughly a little bit before halfway around the year, I was diagnosed with ADHD. Now, something I'd always suspected, and probably you guys as viewers, if you know anything about it, you probably suspected it of me as well, because I think that's probably why I rabbit on a bit and go off on weird tangents. So I was diagnosed. I don't really know how I feel about that. It's something that I have managed all my life without, having any diagnosis of it. I don't think it's necessarily a negative thing, and I'm going to talk about that in a second, especially in relation to riding motorbikes. So I was diagnosed last year, and I went on to medication, and I went on to Ritalin first, and I had a couple of effects. One, I noticed that it changed my peripheries. I think it narrowed my vision. I wasn't seeing things out of the corners of my eyes as well, and my sort of judgment of distances right to the side was impacted. So yeah, that wasn't very good for sort of judging spaces and that sort of thing. The other thing that it did was it made me hyper focused, really, which is, I guess, the point of the medications, to stop you from being distracted all the time. But I don't think that's a good thing when you're riding, because what you're doing when you're in a vehicle or on a motorbike is, yes, you do want to be paying attention to what you're doing. It should be your primary focus. You don't want to be doing like a whole lot of, using a whole lot of devices and, your phone and GPS and all that stuff, and worrying about all that kind of thing. It's another reason why I don't really like modern motorcycles. I think they expose you to too many distractions. So yeah, you want to be paying attention, but with the medication and making you hyper focused, it's like you tend to kind of like look there, or you're looking there, or you're looking back, or you're looking there, and you sort of don't pick up a whole lot of stuff in between. It sort of makes you very focused on a whole series of points. Whereas normally, and this is not saying this is an ADHD thing, but it might be something that everybody experiences. I just find that without the medication, what I'm discovering is especially coming off the medication and kind of paying attention and noticing it, is you are just taking in huge amounts of information all the time. Information from your periphery vision, from full kind of 360, paying attention, you're sensing things coming up behind you and all that kind of thing, and you're filtering that information. If you've been riding for years and you've been developing your situational awareness, and if you don't know what situational awareness is, it's awareness for specific types of tasks, and it's about your brain filtering out noise, like stuff that you don't need to know, and only paying attention and to things that are important for you doing that activity. So yeah, with your situational awareness and being kind of aware of everything that's going on around you, and then selecting that information, I just find now that I'm not on the medication, I'm riding a lot more confidently. I actually feel like my balance is better, to be honest, as well. Also, yeah, I noticed when I was on the medication, I think my clutch control was off, so just that sort of tactile kind of small movement kind of stuff was just very off, like, and my dexterity was kind of down, I think. So it affected my balance, I think. It affected my dexterity and kind of fine motor control. It made me less kind of aware, reduced my peripheral vision. And the other thing is, it made me really anxious. I was already really anxious, which is why I looked into the ADHD to begin with. And I think that's the thing that's really made it very hard for me to function now, is that I've been dealing with ADHD effectively all my life, and during the COVID and after the COVID, it's raised that baseline anxiety, and so now that's really negatively affected the way I deal with the ADHD, and I get really overwhelmed and anxious. Anxiety makes your ability to deal with the ADHD worse. This is why I thought I'd do a video on it, because apart from all those other things that I've mentioned that I think you should be aware of, especially if you're a motorcyclist, because you need to be fully aware, you need to be fully in control, and the medication, for me, I'm not saying for everybody, but for me, it impacted negatively on those things, but it also heightened my anxiety. And so those of you that have watched that 4-part series of me riding through a 40-second traverse, that's the most stressed out I've been doing some of those more challenging bits in the 40-second. And I think it's just because my baseline anxiety is up anyway. Then the medication exacerbated that. Then you add in of being slightly anxious and nervous about doing tricky things, and it just erodes your confidence. And I'd lost my confidence in that front wheel. That AX41 was not working at all, so my confidence was down there, my anxiety was high, and so my confidence was really low overall. And confidence is key. If you have really good confidence riding your motorcycle, it's chalk and cheese. Like, you can have the exact same skills, and if you're feeling really anxious and your confidence is really low, you just start having lots of falls and second guessing yourself and not doing the things you want to do. Whereas if you are feeling confident, that's improved. So I think my riding has improved since I stopped the medication. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Tune in again next time. Remember, God bless, keep it shiny side up, and remember, ride fast and take chances. Shut up. I'll catch you guys later. Biking with Campbell. Bye. Okay. We'll see you later. You can go now. Thanks for coming. See you all later. Come back again, you all here. Cheers.